It's week 3 of the NFL, and this one features the Saints' superstar tight end. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Saints and the Falcons, all that and more, coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their rookie QB, the young man out of Oregon.
And not the start that anyone really wanted. Maybe expected, though, 0-2 to begin. But that happens when you have a rookie quarterback. There are going to be some growing pains. But what I like is around this team, the players, the coaching staff, all of them keep emphasizing how much they believe in him, and they expect the results to show themselves soon.
And his first pass is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And a dump off here to Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. But a tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And what a performance he is coming off of. I know that this is a different era of football where we're throwing it around a heck of a lot more, but still, over 500 yards passing.
500.
That's phenomenal, incredible. Let's see if he can take last week's game and carry it forward and have another similar performance.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. There was no answer for him defensively. Over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns to boot.
And that was a fun film to watch because a few of those runs, it was apparent he was just not going to be denied. And his team is hoping that carries over to this week as well.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. On first down, Amos. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Amos. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go. Amos. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. This is 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Amos. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are on the board first here this afternoon. So that a great sequence for these guys to begin the ball game. They force the punt on one end, then come right down the field and score on the other.
And that's a great example of leaning on each other and building a little momentum that way. How about the defense forcing the punt, turns it over to the offense with confidence, and they take it downfield and score.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Robinson with another carry. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And this will be a Falcons first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. Robinson up the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Saints, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And caught by London. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. First catch here for London, and also a first down. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Henry. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Henry. And it'll be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, they're the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, They were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Well, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Looking to throw. Henry. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they get on the board, trailing now 8-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal. And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down. That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle. 88 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. They go play action here on first down. He's got Gore. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Inside the 10, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Extra point attempt to come here. And he puts it through. It's a 10-8 game now. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And with that pick 6 a moment ago, they surrendered the lead. So now working from behind here, brand new ball game, 1st and 10. Throwing after the interception. Johnson, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have regained the lead. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. This pass is caught by London. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Back to throw. Henry. Throws right back to London. Complete again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw. Henry. That's caught. It's Coleman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 33, here's 2nd and a couple. Handoff now to Robinson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. Operating from the gun, Henry. Looking middle, and that's complete. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. 2nd down and 3. Back to throw. Henry. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. The tight end in motion right. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Henry. This is Coleman with the ground. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And a short gain here down to the 22. Demario Davis there on the stop. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Henry. Into the hands of London. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Henry. That's complete to the tight end, Werner. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Koo knocks this one through the post. And they add on and get a little bit of a cushion. It's 20-16 now. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 115 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. They'll run on first down. Amos, and he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bradley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Off play action. Johnson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Odell Beckham. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
In motion, the tight end. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Henry. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. On the give, here's Robinson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Looking to throw. Henry. And he will find his man on the outside. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Henry. Got a man. It's London. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Back to throw. Henry. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. On third down, Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Fourth down, and the attention turns to Falcon kicker Younghoe Koo. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. Koo knocks this one through the post, and that'll bring him back within a point. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. He's got his man, London, right side. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Looking to throw. Henry. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Henry. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. The slot man in motion right. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Henry, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Off the bootleg, Johnson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. It's complete. It's Gore. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Up the middle they go. Amos. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And all the way down to the 42. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 43 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. Henry. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Short throw caught by Pitts. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Now a 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun, Henry. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as a tackle made at the 18. They run. Robinson. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Henry. Forced out to his left, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they have regained the lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Saints have yet again retaken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Back to throw. Johnson. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Henry. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Well, the home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Now Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Robinson.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Now 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun. Henry. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Henry. This is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Falcons are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
They'll keep it on the ground. Amos.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 141 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
On 1st down, Amos. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a handoff up the middle. Amos. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Amos. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Saints have taken the lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 7.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
On now to punt. Here's Bradley Pinion.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the 4th quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
Yeah, they've all been good so far.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground. Amos, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Over the middle to Beckham. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Looking to throw. Johnson. Over the middle, complete. It's Bradley. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Johnson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Saints are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now stands at 13.
So Dunn now following the score, back out to send this away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Falcons back out getting set for this next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it now with Robinson.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw.
Henry finding Kyle Pitts running the slant.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Henry. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
From the gun on 3rd down. Henry.
That is caught. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up second down and a bit farther.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. Third and goal. Robinson. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
Touchdown! Charlie Warner, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the gadget play gets them into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction. Wow.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham, 61 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Oh, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and a give to Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Operating from the gun. Henry, short throw, caught by Pitts. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Henry able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Looking to throw. Henry. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. And here's Bradley Pinion now. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious.
And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And it is the Jets who have the lead in the second quarter. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. From there, we stay in the Empire State. We head up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Josh Allen has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Titans still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break. But I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out. Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Johnson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Johnson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Looking to throw. Johnson. Flush to his right. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw. Johnson. Looking middle, and that's complete. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Saints! From 6 yards away. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 76 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 2nd and a couple. They'll run here with Robinson. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Henry. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. They'll keep it on the ground. Amos. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, Amos. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Up the middle they go. Amos. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go with Gore. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. Yes. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Henry over the middle, caught by London. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack, going to stop him short of the first. Here's Bradley Pinion now. He's been terrific so far. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. Now, before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thomas. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Johnson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw now on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Bradley. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Johnson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Again, he'll drop to throw. And now here's another interception. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. That's complete to Mooney.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. He'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw.
Henry. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. Looking to throw.
Henry. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Operating from the gun.
Henry.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Darnell Mooney.
From 4 yards out.
And the Falcons get a bit closer.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now down to 20. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And finishing it all off was Darnell Mooney with a touchdown reception. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 61 yards.
And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Throwing to start the drive.
Henry.
Over the middle, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 35, here's 2nd down in the yard. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll run again here with Robinson.
And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They have picked up right where they left off in half number one, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Saints are pouring it on. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Back to throw. Henry. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Henry. And he's taken down here by the Saints. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Henry. This pass is caught by London. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Breaks through the contact. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Operating from the gun, Henry. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson, 53 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still comfortably on top, third quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. They'll try it up the gut with Gore. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Six yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Henry. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. Henry. Now he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Henry. Flush to his... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Hand off now to Robinson. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Eluding. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Once again, he finds his main man, London. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Saints will have the football back. They'll start on the ground with Gore. Oh, he's got some breathing room, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down. Looking to throw. Johnson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. That's caught. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Henry. Into the hands of London. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake. Henry. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. Off-play action. Henry. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. That complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Henry. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here comes third and about a foot. Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up fourth.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looking to throw. Henry. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Marvin Mims, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So here are the Saints to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Johnson is going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout. But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him. That means there are chances for the rest of the guys to do damage themselves.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Henry. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's Johnson throwing to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. 68 yards. And the Saints add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
So done now, following the score. Back out to send this away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown.
And the Saints have now opened up a 7-touchdown lead. Unbelievable.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team.
And now here is another interception. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing after the interception. Henry quickly into the hands of Mims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Familiar sight all game. Pitts has it once more. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he'll get this up past the 45. Operating from the gun. Henry. And my goodness, another interception. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bradley.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
And quickly they get to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bradley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Saints take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Marvin Mims
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Falcons are able to at least get one score back.
Extra point by Koo, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3
and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. Finishing strong with 3 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Saints just continue to roll.
Boy, the action just coming fast and furious right now. If you got up to go get a drink from the fridge, you picked the wrong time. 2 long touchdowns.
Yeah, and that's how you answer a one-play drive with a one-play drive of your own. And you're exactly right. If you step away from the action, my dad took me to a Major League Baseball game.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Henry. Robinson's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Henry. And now here's another interception. And the Saints are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there, exactly as you just...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And now here is another interception. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Extra point by Koo, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And he's going to be out of bounds on the return way back at the 11. The Saints again ready to go on offense.
We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th.
He's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 89 yards.
And the Saints have got it on cruise control.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
So done now following the score. Back out to send this away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Henry. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And this one complete again to Mims. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Back to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. Henry. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got this complete to the tight end, Pitts. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Back to throw. Henry. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney from 8 yards out. And the Falcons are able to claw one back. Koo able to connect on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The New Orleans offense set to take over. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Johnson now throwing to start the drive. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw now on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Johnson from the gun on 3rd down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great effort there. 45 yards. And the Saints extend their lead yet again. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dunn now as he'll run up and send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henry. That's complete to Mooney. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Henry. Going to throw right side here, complete. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Operating from the gun, Henry. Toward the pylon, caught. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Koo, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And they're going to have poor starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 10-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here.
I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Now Johnson from the gun, he'll throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Johnson. It got his man, complete. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Operating from the gun, Johnson.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Johnson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry.
He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, Henry.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Henry.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Henry. Looking middle, and that's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Henry.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1.
Back to throw, Henry. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw. Henry.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And now here is another interception. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
It's complete. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Here's Dunn now. Following the made field goal, he'll kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Saints, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.